Hello and welcome back. In this week's episode, we're going to go through the live updates of selling my Lamborghini Murciélago on Cars and Bids. The photos turned out absolutely killer, as did Doug's review. I'm thrilled with the presentation of this car, but there's a lot of unknowns. No one has ever sold a manually converted Murciélago on a public auction site like Cars and Bids. So will it sell close to what a manual, OE manual car would sell for? Will it sell closer to what an automatic sells for? Fingers are crossed that it's going to be closer to the OE manual than the converted cars, because the SLR is on the way. So each day I'm going to film just a quick 1 to 2 minute recap of how I'm feeling, how I'm looking financially, as well as how I'm feeling emotionally as we go through this process together. At the very end of this, we're going to have the actual watch party where Doug, Filippo, Sean, the whole Cars and Bids crew and I are going to watch it live as it ends. And then I'm going to quickly update and publish this. So as I'm recording this, I have no idea where to land. I'm so anxious, I'm so nervous, but I'm so excited to see where it ends. And in next week's episode, we're going to talk about the SLR. But future Nick here, it just arrived earlier today as I'm filming this intro. So I will give a quick sneak peek.
Stop, this is too fast. I don't like going that fast.
Sorry, love. With that all the way, let's go ahead and jump in and talk about the Murciélago auction on Cars and Bids. All right, day one of bidding is over. We're at 210,000, so short of reserve, but I'm fairly happy with that number in terms of where it should be on day one. I typically hear if you get to about 50% of the value before the last day, the other half will come later. Obviously a lot of variation there, but I think 210K after 24 hours of bidding.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Most importantly, the people that tried to buy it off market, I texted them the link and one of them said he plans to bid. So fingers crossed for a solid finish. But for now, we have 6 days of waiting. I don't really expect much action between now and the end. All right, the fire sale SLR is here. We're at day 2 of the auction. And the bidding is at $240,000, which is a great number. If this car were still an automatic and didn't have a manual conversion, I would say that is right on the money for what the car is worth. So that means every bid after this is showing the value of the conversion and how it impacts the resale value. So fingers crossed we can go past 300, but anything beyond here, I'm starting to get somewhat happy with. So that's great news. All right, we're entering day 3 now of the auction. So it's a big waiting game, basically. Most people wait till the last day to bid, but you get some early ones. So we're at $251,000. I'm pretty excited about that. Getting close to what I paid for the SLR, which is really all I'm hoping for is to break even. But if we do better, then great. So good first start, lots of great comments. A couple of the chirps about Montana and all that stuff. But and someone continuing to tell me my glove box was dirty. But other than that, really great positive reception both on Instagram, YouTube, as well as on Cars and Bids. So excited to keep going. Also, the car shipper, I have not heard from them, but they should be well outside of Kansas and on the way, maybe Arizona, New Mexico-ish, but coming soon. SLR, baby. All right, we're 4 days in. This car ends in 1 minute and 55 seconds. It isn't a direct comp. It's eager, but it's Verde Ithaca, which is more desirable, and 6,000 miles, which is more desirable. Currently at 266. So I'm hoping this has a big number, because then it'll squash the people being like, oh, you could have had one with less miles for less money, or a Verde Ithaca one. This is also in 04. So you can see it has the cool Speedline wheels, but that means it has, the brakes aren't as good. There were a couple of refinements actually between 04 and 06. So again, not apples to apples, but if this car kind of flops, then I worry that hurts my car. Also, the potential bidders on my car could be bidding on this one. I know at least one guy is somewhat interested. So we will see. Does it hit reserve? How does it do? These are the things you worry about when your car's up for auction is what are all the other comps in the market and how do they move? Do a new car pop up? Do old cars get scooped up? There's a limited buyer pool for cars like this. So fingers crossed. All right, so we did 305 on the Verde Ithaca one with only 6,000 miles, but e-gear, so I think that's good. 580 is going over 300, so fingers crossed mine can go over 300 as well. many bidders in the room, and the two people that I've spoken to privately were not bidding on it as far as I could tell. So fingers crossed they are still shopping and in the market. So I think this is a good spot. Day 5, yes, 5 of the auction. Not a whole lot happened today. A couple comments. The views and impression counts are getting up, but still kind of a bit of a waiting game. Thursday at 10:27 p.m. a.m. Pacific is the auction go live date. So we're just going to keep waiting and enjoying this bad boy until the time has come. I don't expect any bids tomorrow either. So if I get one, great. But if I don't, I'm not sweating it. I'm feeling pretty decent overall. All right, day 6 of the auction. There is about 17 hours to go. We got one more bid. We're up to $252,000. So I'm really excited. Before it goes away, I get a chance to have these cars together. You can see the silvers are so different. Oddly, the proportions of the car are the same in terms of the length of them, but the cockpit is all the way up here versus all the way back here. So very different cars, yet so similar. I'm sad to see this one go. I'm excited for this one to come into my life. And I'm most excited for tomorrow morning for the final moments of the auction. I still think there will be a couple more bidders at the very end. I'm in the car $267,000. It's at $252 now, so I'm hoping for just a couple more bids to break even on the whole project. But even at the current bidding, I'm not unhappy. I think that's a great number for a pre-LP E-Gear converted car. So let's see how it goes.
Yo, Nick, I got my homie here, potential bidder on your car. We met up last minute because he's never driven a Mercy, right?
Yeah.
So he wants to drive one to see if he wants to buy yours. So if you look out for his username, it's SLR Hater69.
No.
No, I'm kidding.
About an hour to go on the auction. I am dropping the Bentley off for hopefully one last repair, getting tons of texts and people asking me how I'm feeling. An hour out. It's still at 2:52. I assume everyone's waiting until 1 to 2 minutes left on the clock. So I'm feeling good. 2:52 is not a terrible number. If that's the absolute worst case scenario and I drop the reserve, I'll probably end up doing that. But I really think a couple of people will come through. I am hoping for like 275. Over 300 would be amazing, but I think that's a reach goal maybe. So we'll see. If it goes higher, maybe we can buy one of these. But I'm excited, not really nervous, just like ready for it to be over with at this point. It feels like the longest 7 days of my life. Joining the watch party. This is a proud tradition we have here.
Woo, there we go.
Person of the gang. So
255.
Sergeant Pepper.
Ooh, here we go.
He's the guy that asked me to install the top last night. And I just told him politely, no
So
thanks.
he was
257.
57.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Increments.
But neither of these bidders are the two people that tried to buy it before Cars and Bids either. And both of them said that they plan to jump in. So we'll see.
We got a blood
people
doctor
play
in here. They
things
make good
change,
money.
but I feel good in the community of Cars and Bids and all the bidders that it's going to keep going a little bit. So
I can't believe how nervous I feel.
Yeah, I'm very nervous. That got to like 20 seconds.
260.
Okay, so we have real interested bidders here, so this is good because both these guys who are the current bidders. God, this auction has 62,000 views. Holy crap! Oh my God!
It was a bunch overnight. Like within the first 24 hours was a lot.
263.
All right.
We're getting a little smaller.
All right.
Doug, what's the number now?
55. Oh, wow. New bidder.
New bidder. New bidder.
Air or water. So he loves the 911 SC, like Doug. Yeah.
266. So we're getting damn close to the offer you.
Boom.
God.
Wait until the last minute. I like
Dude, I hate when it's under 20 seconds. My heart rate legitimately
I know
goes up.
it's so risky because
It's so
I could
like
never
connection.
live in that
Like,
world.
Oh!
Wow.
Pepper going for
Sergeant
it.
Pepper.
Pepper
Wow,
really
we'd like
puts
a
it down to the
5
wire.
grand increase.
Wow.
275. Let's go.
275. All right. I like that this is it's dragging on too. It's giving me the drama, but
Yeah.
I'm already at a number that I'm okay with. So now I can actually enjoy it. I meant to actually pop popcorn.
Oh, there we go. Damn, man, you just left some money on the table.
All right. Reserve
I'm more
is
nervous
off.
about Nick.
Hey,
Reserve is off.
effectively.
Don't
We're
tell
worried
anybody
about
that
user
reserve
error
is
on
off.
this.
Let it
No,
go.
I'm not going to comment it, but for you all, reserve is off. The car's selling. It's at
Wow.
Can you
277,
give us a
500.
good meekum? The reserve is off. You can scream it. Go for it.
Here we
Oh,
go.
there we go. Believe in us.
This
And
is
I'm
Yep.
280. All right.
Let's go.
Pepper is like, he's not going to wait as long anymore. He's like,
Nick. I'm terrified at how enabling this is.
I know.
So like do crazy things with crazier cars.
Nick, this is great.
Nick, do we have any of the other? I guess neither of
The
these.
two
guys
people I
really-
planned on haven't bid as far as I can tell. I
whoop.
don't know who Sergeant Pepper is, though. But
Wow,
indeed,
282.
I'm going to have to buy Blake something nice because he gave that guy a test ride in his last night. So
10
He's
seconds.
real for sure.
Fine.
283.
Oh, 283.
I
I'm
think
hoping
Pepper's
for
in this
Sergeant
for
Pepper now. I'm
290.
into Sergeant Pepper now. Come on,
Yeah.
Sergeant Pepper.
Come on, Pepper.
283.
284.
284.
Noise. It's those two. I just texted the one guy that I thought was going to bid to see if he's jumping in
Nick,
or
this
not.
is a killer because the highest offer you got privately was 285.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that was
I
like
mean,
maybe.
You're
real.
above that with fees.
I told you to turn that down and consider this instead. But it was like very.
I know.
I was nervous that I was telling you the wrong thing. I'm thrilled. This is amazing.
This is amazing.
5.
4,
Is that
3.
This is it. This is it. That's it.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh my God!
What?
Oh,
my God.
Pepper, what are you
What
doing?
happened?
Pepper, oh my God.
That was
is
insane.
Crazy.
Dude,
That happens.
That was as last second as you get.
That
Why
happens.
is he doing
that's
that?
a we're
Blake explained
checking.
it to me somehow. You know how it says checking for last second bids? Apparently, the time is slightly different depending on exactly your internet connection, your IP, whatever. And so that's why it does that. He must have had still the ability to do it.
Wow.
Wow.
286.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
We got a good old fashioned bidding war here. One
Yeah.
1,000 at a time.
Here for
Yeah.
it.
We just
minimum
found
bid.
$2,000 since we thought the auction was over.
That's right.
Wow.
I got to go buy something really stupid with that $2,000.
I'm sure you will.
There's no way to know how this is going to end because Sergeant Pepper is not going to.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. 288.
288.
All right. Oh,
I like
I
When's
think
he
he's.
doing
I
Bison
think Pepper's in it
knockout
to
yet?
290. 290 is where Pepper's at. I'm feeling it.
Nick, this is a huge result for you.
Yeah.
I'm pumped. 289.
Come on.
That's pretty
290.
good.
290. All right.
There you
All
go.
right, let's see if I'm right. I think that's Pepper's number.
With fees, that gets us very close to 300, which is absolutely a record for an E-gear car. Not
Yeah.
that it's E-gear anymore, but kind of is.
They all are.
They all are.
Car after it has already sold. The two cars after it have already sold.
Wow.
And at 290, this is still such a good driving experience. Like,
Yeah.
so buy.
I
But-
agree.
Yeah.
I totally agree with that.
SLR.
There's a lot
I
of
think-
bad crap you can get for 290.
Yeah.
Like an SLR. Jesus.
Ha. Dude,
I think this is
SLR
it,
is
Nick.
so good.
This is it.
Sergeant Pepper's got it.
Wow.
Checking.
Wow. Big number. Huge.
Did it?
That's
All right, baby.
no.
Let's go.
Wow.
290.
That's it. Hey, so
Wow.
in the end, it was the right move to do the auction for sure.
Absolutely.
62,000 views. Pretty legit.
Yeah.
That is a huge number for
Wow.
this car. That is really good.
Wow. You did it.
I am so thrilled. That was, and it was so much fun to do it that way too. Like,
Yeah.
thank
There
you
it
all
is.
for enabling my bad decisions yet again. There you have it, folks. That was a great number. I'm absolutely thrilled at 290K. I hope the new owner loves it. I'm gonna go do all the after sales stuff and upload this video, but thanks so much for watching it. I'm over the moon happy. I think that's a great result. I still think it's a ton of car for the money, but compared to the comps of E-gear cars and even OE manuals, that is closer to the OE manual than the E-gear by a long shot, and showed you could get the money out of doing a manual conversion. Not that that's why I did it, but anyone thinking about a manual conversion, now you can really feel good that not only do the swaps work and hold their miles, but the return on investment is there, or at least break even. So thanks for checking out the video of a week in the life of selling your Murciélago on Cars and Bits. I hope you enjoyed the ups and downs of the experience and what it's like. And no matter what price point you're selling at, the feeling is still the same. The suspense, the excitement, all of that is pretty cool. But hopefully that video turned out great. I'm filming this before it ended, but we'll end with that finale. And then stay tuned for next week, as we're gonna have our first SLR video. And I have to say, sneak peek, this car has really surprised and impressed me. It is way cooler than I expected. And as much as I love the Murci, I am not gonna have any seller's remorse, assuming the number we just went over was reasonable. So I am thrilled with this car. Stay tuned for more. Thanks for checking out my channel, and peace. All right, we'll see you, dude.
All right, see you later.